Hello, namaste. We're going to be doing a power yoga sequence today. And power yoga is yoga that emphasizes tone and strength in the body, usually with a little more cardio output. And I think the best way to approach power yoga is with a little bit of an attitude of being playful. You may find some of this really challenging, but I encourage you to come back to it, challenge yourself, and just really have a good time with it. So let's bring our big toes together, hands to heart center. Pick your toes up, reach them forward. Just try to equalize the weight distribution in your feet. Pull up on the thighs. Come to a nice solid mountain pose, shoulders down the back, heart reaching. Take a moment, inhale, exhale through the nose. Inhaling deeply. Exhale, drop the fingertips down. Turn the palms open and inhale to look up. Exhale to hinge forward. Soften the knees if you'd like to. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, plant the palms and hop or step back. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, come into downward dog for 5 breaths. Really pushing the palms away from the heels, trying to feel length through the back for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now shift back, bend the knees and hop forward. Inhale to a neutral spine. Exhale, fold in. Now reach up with the flat back. Inhale and look up. Exhale the arms down. Inhale to heart center. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant the palms, hop back. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, coming into downward dog. 5 more breaths for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Soften the knees, shift back and hop forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up and look up. Exhale, the arms down. Inhale to heart center. Now bend the knees, drop the seat, sweep the arms down and up. Inhale up. Exhale to hinge. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant the palms, hop back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward dog. Turn your left heel in, step the right foot way forward, and inhale up to warrior 1. Exhale, hinge forward. Plant the palms, step back, lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward dog. Right heel in, left foot forward, inhale up. Exhale, hinge forward. Plant the palms, step back, lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward dog, 5 more breaths for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shift back, bend the knees and hop forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold in. Bend the knees, drop the seat, sweep the arms up. Exhale, come to standing. Inhale to heart center. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the seat, sweep the arms down. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant the palms, hop back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward dog. Right heel in, left foot forward. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, hinge forward. Plant the palms, step back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. Right heel in, left foot forward. Inhale up, warrior one. Exhale, hinge forward. Plant the palms, step back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. Now stay planted on the left foot. Pick up the right foot, point the toes, and reach the foot way up. Try to extend from the fingertips to the toes. We're going to shift forward into plank and bring our knee forward towards the outside of the right arm for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now step the right foot forward, spring back, and shift forward, coming up into airplane pose for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend the right knee, plant the palms, step back with the left foot, step back with the right foot, lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward dog. Come onto the right foot, point the toes to the left, lift the foot as high as you can. We're going to shift forward, bring the left knee to the outside of the left arm for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sweep the left foot forward, plant the left foot, spring back, and shift forward, coming into airplane pose for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Soften the left knee, step back into a high lunge, plant the palms, step back, lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward dog for 5 breaths for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Soften the knees, hop or step forward. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale all the way up with a flat back and look up. Exhale the arms down. Inhale to heart center. So hopefully you're feeling warm. I'm feeling warm. Let's take the feet hip distance apart. Interlace the fingers. Point the index finger and shift onto the balls of the feet. Reach the arms up. Lengthen the body. Now spread the toes really wide, and we're going to start to bend the knees, coming into a balancing squat. Heels are up, lowering down. Now press into the balls of the feet. Keep the heels up. Come back to standing. Lots of strength in the legs. We're going to do that one more time. Knees coming forward. Shifting back. Use the strength of your body. And press to stand. Reach really, really high. Lengthen the front of the body as much as you can. Now let the heels roll down. Drop the shoulders. And start to shift, pointing towards the right, feeling the left rib cage press out. Press to straighten the arms. Don't overstretch, just feel your body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, shift towards the left. So we're producing a lot of heat here. It's something we're looking for to lengthen. This is part of the reason that we're practicing so rigorously. Don't be afraid of that heat, and don't be afraid to get wet. Inhale back to center. Exhale, soften the knees and hinge forward. Release your fingers. Look down at your toes, your big toes, and take your first two fingers in your thumb. Wrap them around your big toes. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to gently fold in. Feel those hamstrings reaching up, out of the sit bones even. Imagine that your sit bones are traveling towards the ceiling as you press down into the heels. Keep the knees bent if you're having hamstring tension. It's not worth it to force this. Shoulder blades are still traveling up the back. Back of the neck is nice and long. And let's bend the knees now. Release the toes, reach the arms up. Coming into Utkatasana. As you exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, hop back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, roll over the toes. Coming into downward dog for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's turn the left heel in, step the right foot forward. Now keep the right knee bent and windmill the arms forward and to the side. Keep them pointing up. Inhale. And as you exhale, reach forward again. Bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Sorry, I'm just going to fix my mic here. Reach up with the left arm. Now you can stay here, or you can start to wrap the left arm around the back, drop the right shoulder under the right knee, and reach up to bind. The chest is moving forward for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now press into the big toe of the right foot. Start to straighten the right leg. Let the body hang. Start to roll to look up. You're twisting the upper back. The crown is reaching away from the lower spine for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now bend the knee, right knee bends, release the bind and come onto the toes or the ball of the left foot. Take your hands to the inside of the right foot. Now start to walk your hands forward if you'd like to. Come down onto the elbows. And do your best to extend the chest forward as the hip reaches back. Keep the left heel pressing back. Hands come under the shoulders, press to straighten up, bring the left heel down, windmill the left arm up, come into warrior two. Now exhale, bring the right fingertips forward of the right foot, and see if you can kick up your back foot. Start to open towards the left, coming into Halfmoon Pose. This takes a little concentration, so I'm going to be quiet now. Now bring your left hand down, point the left toes. Now start to turn towards the right. Reach up with the right arm. You want to feel that right hip opening as you twist. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and release the right arm down. Step back into a lunge. Plant the palms. Step back with the right foot. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Shift through lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Continue, shift through plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 2 more times. Shift through lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time, shift through chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Three, 4, and 5. Turn your right heel in, step the left foot forward. Now you're going to reach the arms up. And exhale, reach both arms forward. Bring the left hand down to the inside of the left foot. Reach up with the right arm. Now you can start to wrap the right arm around the back. Drop the left shoulder under the left leg. Reach around to bind. Turn the chest open for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Press into the left big toe and slowly start to straighten the leg. Hips are shifting back. You're dropping the crown and twisting the upper body. Bend the left knee. Release the bind. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Keep the hands beneath the shoulder or walk the hands forward and then come onto the elbows. Right heel presses back. Try to keep length in the spine. Your heart's reaching forward. Hands come under the shoulders. Bring the right heel down. Windmill the arms up into warrior two. Now exhale, reach forward with the left hand. See if you can kick up with the right foot. And again, come into half moon for 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 5. Right hand comes down, right toes point. Let's open to the left. Feel that left hip opening as you twist. For 1, 2, 3, 4, And exhale, 5. Bring the hands down, step back into a high lunge. Plant the palms, left foot steps back, lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. Shift through plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. Shift through plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. Shift through plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. One more time. Shift through plank, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shift forward and lower yourself down all the way onto your belly. I'm just going to grab my towel from my forehead. Hopefully you're sweating, maybe slightly as much as I am, but a bit, not as much as I am. So bring your forehead down now and reach your hands back, palms open towards the ceiling. Press all your toes down. Now let's reach around, interlace our fingers, keep the elbows bent. We're going to bring our heart forward, using the muscles of the upper back to lift the chest. Reach the knuckles away for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let the chest roll forward. Bring your forehead back down. Release the hands and take them out, reaching from shoulder height. Then bend the elbows so the hands come forward. So you're in this cactus shape. Again, press all the toes down. We're going to engage the upper back muscles to bring the chest forward and lift. Ready? Inhale. Exhale to lengthen. Now inhale the arms up and exhale to draw them together behind your back. Shoulders and elbows reaching for one another. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Roll it down. Reach the arms forward. Now join your thumb and your index finger, all 3 fingers fanning otherwise. Forehead comes down. Press your toes down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, reach the arms and see if you can float the legs. For 1, shoulders are still moving together. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, release. Take the hands beneath the shoulders. Press yourself up and back. Take a moment in child's pose just to feel the lower back lengthen. And we're going to shift forward, coming onto our elbows, palms flat. This is Sphinx Pose, chest reaching forward. Now turn your toes under and pull your belly up and walk your feet in 2 steps. We're going to hold this for a few breaths. My count of 5. 1. Feel the lower belly lifting. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now join the fingers, press the forearms down, and walk your feet in just a few more steps. Let the head drop, coming into Dolphin Pose. Press the forearms right down into the mat. Now draw your chin forward, inhale. Exhale, press back through the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring your knees down. Have a seat on your heels. And shift your hips forward. Turn your toes under. Reach back for the left heel with the left hand. Right arm reaches towards the ceiling. And back. Bring your chest forward and switch hands. Right hand reaches for the right heel. Left arm reaches up. Heart moves towards the ceiling. Left arm reaching back, opening the hip flexors for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reach forward. Hands come down, toes turn under, press up and back, coming into downward dog. Step the right foot forward. Then you're going to bring your left knee into the right knee. Keep both knees bent and reach up to interlace the fingers. See if you can raise the knuckles towards the ceiling. Stay looking down. Now see if you can extend the left leg. Keep the right knee bent. Left toes come down, right knee stays bent. Release the grip in your hand, reach the arms up. Hook the thumbs, chest reaches as you lunge forward. Bring the arms down. See if you can shift forward. Bring the knees together, grab the left ankle. Right arm comes up. Exhale, hinge forward. Reach for the floor. Folding forward, diving dancer. And step the left leg back. Step back into plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg steps forward, right knee meets the left. See if you can reach up, interlace the fingers, knuckles towards the ceiling, chest reaches forward. And see if you can extend that right leg, keep the left knee bent. Step back with the right foot, high lunge, release the hands, arms come up, interlace the thumbs, chest reaches. Release the hands, shift forward. See if you can bring the knees together. Grab the right ankle. And then coming up, reach up with the left arm. Coming into dancer. Bring the left hand down. Diving dancer for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Step the right foot back, coming into a lunge. Lower through chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale up and back. Downward dog for 5 more breaths. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Spring back and hop forward. Inhale to a neutral spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, the arms down. Inhale to heart center. If you'd like to move on now, I suggest you move on to the core sequence in the next video. Thanks very much, and namaste.